Now let's look at operator precedence. When we're talking about operator precedence, we're talking about the order in which operators are evaluated inside expressions. So let's take a look at this expression. Here we have result is equal to 5 plus 4 multiplied by 3. Now let me print out the result. So here I can have print result. If I run this program, we're going to be getting 17. Now let's look at the expression. Here we have 5 plus 4, which will give us 9. And 9 times 3 is equal to 27. But if you look at our outputs, we have 17. The reason for this is because of what we'll call the operator precedence. That is the order in which operators are evaluated. So what really happened is that multiplication took place before the addition. In other words, this operation was executed before the addition. 4 times 3 will give us 12, and 12 plus 5 will give us 17. And this is how we came about with the value 17. In Python, we have what we call the PEMDAS, which is PEMDAS like this. The P stands for parenthesis, the E stands for exponentiation, the D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, then addition and subtraction. Whenever you have an expression, Python follows this order in evaluating the expression. Now let's look at the example one more time. We have result is equal to 5 plus 4 multiplied by 3. Now if you look at this rule, we have PEMDAS. What this means is that parenthesis evaluates first, followed by exponentiation, followed by division and multiplication, and finally we have the addition and subtraction. Now if you look at this expression, we have a multiplication. What this means is that this expression or this operation is going to evaluate first before the addition. So 4 times 3 will give us 12, and 12 plus 5 will give us 17. Now, assuming I wanted to perform this addition before the multiplication, I'm going to be wrapping 5 plus 4 inside of a parenthesis. So I can have something like this. And because we're following the PEMDAS rule, which means that expressions inside of parentheses are evaluated first, Python is going to first evaluate this operation before the multiplication. Now we're going to have 5 plus 4, which is equal to 9. Then 9 times 3 will give us 27. Now let me print out the result. So here we have print result. Now if I run this program, we're going to be getting 27. Now let's look at another example. So here we're going to have result is equal to 2 multiplied by 3 raised to power 2. Now let me print out the result. So here we have print result. If I run this program, I'm going to be getting 18. And if you look at this expression starting from the left, you may get a different outcome, because from the left, we have 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. And 6 raised to the power 2 is equal to 36. But in line with the PEMDAS rule, exponentiation evaluates first, which means this expression is going to evaluate first before the multiplication. 3 raised to the power 2 is equal to 9. Then if you multiply 9 by 2, you get 18. And this is how we came about with 18. Now, assuming you wanted to perform the multiplication before the exponentiation, you simply wrap the multiplication inside of the parentheses. So here I'm going to have my parentheses. What this means is that this expression is going to evaluate first before the exponentiation. Now, we're going to be arriving at 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. 6 raised to power 2 is equal to 36. Now, if we run the program, we're going to be getting 36. Whenever you want to write an expression containing multiple operators, the PEMDAS rule should be a guide directing you on how to write the expression in order for you to get the expected outcome.